Hey there YouTube, it's MathBuller. Welcome to this Rogers Flea Market purchase recap video for my trip to Rogers Flea Market. There's the address. Had a tough time doing GPS with it, so I just typed in Rogers, Ohio. They're a Friday flea market. I do believe they have some auctions on Saturdays or whatever, but yeah. So I went there on Friday, June 14th. 2024, and I made 3 purchases, including this really good $100 purchase. I remember last summer there was a string of flea markets where I made great $100 purchases. This great $40 purchase, and this really nice $18 purchase. So I'm going to go in the order with which I purchased items. So the first place I went to, some of you may be subscribed to Dean Gearhart, gave me the tip about this place in Building D. The guy's name is Andy, and he has a ridiculous amount of 50-cent boxes, like shoe boxes, the 2-row 1,600 count boxes. And, you know, after I started looking through them, he made the comment that if you have a big stack, I'll give you a really good deal. See, for example, you know, he showed a stack of cards, like I would do $10 for a stack about that size. I don't count 50-cent cards, I just do it by the stack. So then I started loading up a little bit, but by then I was ready to move on. So I want to go back there and look through a lot of that stuff. But the first thing I did was I looked through his vintage. Here's an on-card in a blue ink pen of Bill Mazeroski. It's a semi-high number at 510, or I guess it's a high number, 67 Pirates for $15. I'm like, dang, I'm going to get that, because the card itself looks pretty nice too. Got Nick Gonzalez, who at the time, and who knows when this video is going to get uploaded, but as of mid-June 2024, he's been doing really well. So $5, number to 75 from Leaf Trinity 2021. Heck yeah. Some TTM fuel. I did need this. I needed him as well. These were $2 a piece, this sticker. There's a Vern Law and a Topps buyback on the 59, so that's cool. Love to get Dick LeBeau to sign that right there. That would be neat. Sometimes you find these, they were already, you know, unperforated, ripped off, or whatever. That's okay. There's the ABPA game of Bill Mazeroski. $3. That'd be great TTM fuel. Here's some more TTM fuel. You know, and that, I'd say that's a semi-high number right there, too. Just like the Renee Lashman. So we got Jerry Walker for TTM purposes. I know someone who might really like this card, so that's probably going to be gifted. A couple of Michael Jordans. There's the special edition from Collector's of Choice. That's cool. A Joe Morgan, back when they actually did use, like, game-worn jerseys. Nice. Shohei Ohtani with the Santa hat. Very cool. Couple Shohei inserts. This essentially was a throw-in that I did toward the end, because I knew he was going to hit me for $100, because I was like at $81 plus this whole stack. So I'm like, let me grab this one. It's like a subset type card. And the Ralph Terry rookie on the 57. So this was, I believe it was $84 or $85, and I had a feeling he'd do 100 just right. So, and that's what he did. We have 53 of these holograms from 91 Upper Deck. And then 145 50-cent cards, which really ended up being like, with these on top of it, I mean, we're talking almost 198 cards for $15. So, yeah. I don't even want to take all the time to flip through these. I mean, but look, I'll just give you a little clue. I got a lot. There's a Mickey mail. But just a lot of vintage guys who signed through the mail. So it's just, I crushed it. And, you know, it was toward the end of me looking through these cards when he made the comment about he just charges by the stack if you have a stack. You know, if you have 10 cards, it'd be $5. But if you got a stack, I'll make a deal. So it's like, oh, man. I wish I knew that earlier, else I would have just started piling these on. So, you know, he did the smart thing. He found a way to make me want to go back there. And like I said, this is in Building D at Rogers Flea Market. The guy's name is Andy. And he did do a little wheeling and dealing. I mean, he's not out there to try to rip anybody off. I do vaguely remember him having a tent outside. Look at that 79 World Series team. It's cool. And, you know, obviously he's expanding quite a bit. He has a ridiculous amount of cards, but, you know, less than 10 cents a card. I mean, this is just ridiculous here. But it's mostly TTM purposes, and lots of 70s guys. I mean, that's obviously PC. But anyway, you get the idea. Let me move on here. So that's a heck of a $100 purchase right there. So then, the main reason why I was going to go there, obviously, I wanted to give the baseball card castle vendor, which is Christine, the owner, the wife of the owner. And unfortunately, it started to rain, which cut my time there short a little bit. So their dollar box, which if you buy 20 or more, they're 50 cents each, and she actually gives me a much better deal. I think she hooked me up a little bit extra for helping her with the rain situation. So, I mean, you know, Hal Kolstad signs, so these were all $1, but I got them for closer to $0.25 a piece, but it also helps when you give them a ton of business. That's Richie Hebner, by the way. Ty Klein does sign. So, some of them are just really pretty cards. You know, dang, that was a good find right there. So, there we go. It's the rainbow foil. A couple Clemente action packs. There's the 71 World Series Pirates on the 72 card. The Wonder Bread stuff. There's some Flea team actions. There's a nice Stu Barber. Never sent him before, but I've got both Joey Votto rookie, Gary Sheffield rookies, Jeremy Pena Bowman Chrome rookie, O'Neill Cruz rookie, Max Scherzer, little Honus Wagner, Roberto Clemente. I picked out some really good cards, and you know, had I had more time or had the rain not been an issue, I would have looked through them some more. But there's a nice Henry Davis. So, just good stuff. Gavin Lux, first Bowman. So, that stack was roughly $10. Now, this one, there was no deal to be cut on this one. This was $10, and that's fine by me. We got Paul Skenes 2023 Panini Elite Extra Edition card. These were 50% off, so I got a couple of these. Was it 61 or 63? I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. But they both signed. I think I've sent this one to him, but I don't believe I sent that to him. So, little TTM fuel. $5 cards, which, I mean, she usually does 3 for me, but she did 2 a piece. So, 57, Felix Mantella. And a couple we got some high numbers on the 71. I don't know if any of these guys sign, but for that condition, too. If not, it'll just look really good in the PC. I think Ken Reynolds signs, or maybe it was Bob Reynolds. I can't remember. There's the 60, I think that's 61. Covering the Javi Hardix game. So, I'm pretty sure Hal Haydel signs. I can't remember. And then, yeah, a little project piece I'm working on with those cards. So, this ended up, under normal circumstances, if this was 50 cents a card, essentially, I would have, and this would have been $3 normally. It would have been like $63, which she probably then would have hit me for 60, but she just made it a lot cheaper, and I ended up spending $40 for that big stack right there. So that was super nice. You know, long time business helps a lot. And then there was a couple young guys that were there, and I thought, I'll give them some business. Why not? I'm glad I did. I looked through their quarter vintage, and they gave me a little bit of a deal too. These were a quarter piece. So I'm going to see if any of those guys on the front of that sign. If not, that's okay. I mean, all of them guys sign. So just a little bit of cheap TTM fuel potentially here. Ken Houston rookie, they didn't know what they had. Got the Gene Washington. Dave Robinson, he's in multiple. Yeah, that's a Hall of Fame right there. Ted Qualick, Dave Wilcox, Billy Kilmer. And they didn't have much vintage, but these were dollar cards or 6 for $5. So I pulled out 18, so $15. I saw a few Michael Jordans in there. 92-93 Upper Deck and the 92-93 Upper Deck, but I think this was the McDonald's version. That little hologram there. That's cool for $1 each. I like the inscription there. And it's numbered to 49 from Trilogy. Pretty sure he had a bit of a lengthy career. Neat Honus Wagner card. Joe Hayden rookie, spent some time with the Steelers, I believe. Jose Fernandez, first Bowman. The stickers covering up the first Bowman. Then I picked up a bunch of Sonny Gray first Bowmans, because why not? And then these True Value hardware stores cards. Never saw them before. Pete Rose, Gary Carter, Cal Ripken, Dale Murphy, Mike Schmidt. I know who someone might like that, and I know who someone would like the Don Mattingly. So that was $15. That was $250. So $17.50. And then there was this complete set of 1990 AGFA 22 card set, and he just said everything for $18. That sounds good to me. I thought for sure he'd say 20 because they're younger, they probably need to make some money and whatnot, but he gave me a good deal. It's the whole set. Don't know much about this set. Appears to be unlicensed because of all the hats are blacked out and whatnot. There's the Clemente. Overall, they're in pretty decent shape too. So that's just a neat one to have in my possession. I'm not breaking up the set. I'm just going to keep it all together there. That's really cool. So yeah, I upload 3 videos a week, a TTM video on Monday and an autograph and or trading card video such as this on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite. I mean, I think these were really cool. But yeah, I really would appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Take care, everybody.